Yo guys, welcome back to the channel. So 2 weeks ago we did this. Last week we did this. Yes! And now we have 2 engines without cars and 2 cars without engines. And I don't have a daily. And that's bad. So in today's episode, my folks, we will put this engine in this car. But first, we have to prepare it. And once again, one of my viewers guessed what we are going to do. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Zunait, I think. You were correct, my brother. I wanted to do that from the beginning because I need a car. Simple. Okay, so the car is almost as I left it when I took out this engine out of it. I've managed to undo the power steering pump bolt, which was stuck. So that's good because I was afraid that I will break this. As you can see, it's already bent, but it will work, I think. So now what we have to do is to find all of the harness that belongs to this engine, take it out of the car, take out this is the ECU for the VR6 engine, and we have to do the same thing here because this car has still the harness for this engine. This is one thing that we need to do, but before doing that, I want to take out one thing from this car because I don't need it here. This is a parking heater. I've never used it. I won't use it in the future. I don't need it in this car, so I want to take it out. As you can see, it's already unplugged. These here are the water lines. They are already on the floor. These here, I believe, are the fuel lines, which are on the ground. So I think that I will only have to unplug it right here and try to find some bolts and nuts to take it out. Okay, it looks like this whole thing sits on this bracket right here, and it is held by this piece of metal, which is bolted by these two right here. So it looks like a very easy job, but before that we have to undo the exhaust, which is this thing right here, and it's held by this bolt right over there. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay, it's out. That was easy. Now I will have to undo a few screws right here to get out the rest of the bracket, and that's it. Of course, later I will get rid of that harness as well. Now I wanted to remove the harness from this car, but I will start from this car. And as you can see, I dived into the harness, into that maze of cables, and I found out that a lot of it is the same as in this car, so we will leave it. Of course, I will take it out in the future because I will do some stuff to this engine bay, but I know for sure that we will have to take out this part of the harness. So this is the engine harness. This part of the harness, this goes to the ECU and some stuff. And this part of the harness, this goes to the radiator fans and fuses for the fans. And I compared those two and they are different. So I will take this out as well. Okay, so now we have to dive under the dashboard and find the other ends of those cables. Okay, first we have to remove this plastic cover down there. There we go. Holy crap. Once again here. Jesus. Okay, so now, guys, I have to find the other ends, undo them, and take them out somehow. Okay, so this will be quite a mission. Holy crap. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One piece is out. Holy crap! That was almost everything. Yes! I didn't know that this is in one piece. Wow, that's super cool. Okay. So now we only have to take out the rest of this harness and we are home. All of it is out and it wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. There is one more thing that I had to take out from this car and it was a throttle cable, and guess what? I broke it. That's good. As usual, I don't know what I'm doing and I really hope that I won't have to switch fuse boxes between the cars because this will be a pain to do, and I hope that those harnesses will work plug and play. Okay, so now I have to do exactly the same thing in this car, so let's do it like that. And it's out. And it took me way longer than in this car, and that is because of the original sound deadening, which is that thick and it makes everything way tighter. And of course I forgot about this, and this is the box for the immobilizer. It was hidden under the dashboard and that was really hard to take out because there is not much room under the dashboard. Check this out, guys. Now we can compare those harnesses. These two right here are from this car and those two are from the other car, and the only difference that I noticed is that this yellow connector here has this little fella and this one doesn't have that, and that's okay. I will find the other end in this car, and if we compare those harnesses, they are the same, so I won't have to take out anything else. I will just plug it and it should work. Now it's time to put those harnesses in this car, and it will probably take me a long time, but I believe that this is the last thing before putting the engine into the engine bay. Let's get to work. Finally! Holy crap! Okay, guys, it took me a while, but I got it. I went ahead and did a bit more. We have the harness on its place. We have the coil already connected. This thingy right here. Everything is where it's supposed to be. And of course, the exhaust manifold with the catalytic converter is in place, but it was pain in the ass to put it in because this car has a slightly different steering rack than this car, and it was super hard to put it in. I took it apart, 3 nuts here, 3 on the other side, because I thought that this piece will go through here from the other side, but no. In the end, I had to force it in and put it back together here. As you can see, the engine is on the engine hoist, so the only thing to do now is to put it in somehow. Fingers crossed, guys. Because of course I forgot about the exhaust manifold gasket, but the engine is in the car. Woohoo! Ah man, not putting that gasket on its place was a stupid mistake because the exhaust manifold got stuck. I didn't know which way should I put it on its place, and I had to lift the engine one more time. But as you can see right here, the exhaust manifold is on its place. Now I have new nuts, which we use only once, so if you undo these, you have to buy new ones, or you should buy new ones.
3 hours later.
Yes, the engine is out. This is what happened. The stud broke in half. That was my last move. Everything was tightened. This was my last move and it broke. So that's good. Okay, we have to find a way to take it out. This is what I will do. I will put 2 nuts on the rest of the stud. I will tighten them together and I will use this one to undo the rest of the stud from the head. Okay, that's one. Now the second one. And now we should be able to move the whole thing. Yes. Okay, I think we got it. Yes. Hello. That was a great idea. So now I will use the same idea to put the new used stud into the head.
Okay, easy fix. Lucky me that the stud broke in the place where I had a lot of thread to put nuts on it and undo it, because if it broke flush with the head, that would be a huge problem, guys. Okay, let's put the engine back in the car.
I went ahead and put some things where they should be. So we have AC lines mounted, vacuum hose mounted, fuel lines are in their place. So now what is left to do is to attach these. This whole thing is for the gearbox. These are the gear stick cables. We also have this clutch release thingy, which goes inside the gearbox. We only have 2 bolts right here to put in. And then we have these 2 fellas. This goes here, the other one goes here. And after that, we will connect all of those connectors to the engine, to the starter, to the alternator and AC pump. We are of course missing the radiator, but this will be the last thing to do. Besides the radiator, we still have the lines from the power steering pump, which are right here. One is here and the other one is under the car already. But
as usual, there is a but. I've made a huge mistake once again. Well, it's not a mistake. It's a lack of information. I didn't know that I have to replace the power steering line that goes to the power steering pump, because in those engines the power steering pump is positioned differently.
this is what I'm talking about. See the difference at the end? I got out this one from this Passat. It wasn't easy because it's tight and slow, and it was hidden behind here, behind the steering column, right over there. But I got it out. I think that in this Passat it will be easier because I will do it from under the car. So let's do that now. Okay, we are under the car and this is the line, and I have to undo this right here. There is not much room here, but I have high hopes as usual. Please, please, please. Yes. Okay. Okay, I got it. It was hard to undo it and record at the same time, so I did it off camera. It was tight, but we got it out. Now we have to put this one in the car and forget about it. Okay, so now I've noticed that this is different as well, but it's not a problem because I will have to undo it right here and take it off and bring the one from the other car. Holy crap, the whole thing is in. I think that everything is in. I've looked for some connectors or other stuff to connect. I couldn't find any, so the mission is done, I guess. We only have to plug that black box, which is on the dashboard right now. That's the immobilizer thing. And connect the battery. And that's it, guys. Let's do that. Okay, let's connect the battery. Maybe there won't be any fire. 3, 2, 1. Hello! Okay guys, the time has come. We can try and crank it. Of course, I don't have any fluid in the radiator and the power steering, and we don't have half of the exhaust in the car. But I just want to see if this thing works. Okay, fingers crossed. Crap. It doesn't start, and I don't know why. I'm sure that we will find that issue, but unfortunately I don't have time for that today, so I will leave it for the next video. I'm super happy that the engine is in the car. It wasn't hard, but I've missed a few things, and that is because I'm still learning, and that was a great learning experience. Okay guys, thank you for today. Like, comment and subscribe. See you next week. Bye.